The old man threw the new pillow on the ground and then fell to his knees with a thud. The man opposite thought the old man was bowing to him, but he never expected that the next second, a huge boulder would descend from above his head. On the stone were nothing but leftover food scraps. What was even stranger was that the old man beside him, as if seeing the most exquisite delicacy in the world, frantically stuffed food into his mouth. The man, however, found the scene extremely disgusting. The old man still reminded the man that he should eat at least a little, no matter what. Because this prison was different from others, there was only this one meal a day. If he didn't eat, he would just have to go hungry. The man had no choice but to pick up a relatively clean apple, planning to eat it when he got hungry. Soon the boulder began to descend. The old man picked up his wine bottle, drank it all, threw it down, and even spat a mouthful of phlegm after. The man was puzzled as to why the old man would do that, but the old man told him that the people below would eat all those things anyway. There were still 47 layers above them, and he wasn't the only one spitting down there. Someone might even be pouring excrement down below. At that moment, the man suddenly felt a wave of heat all over his body. The old man spoke up and reminded the man that he must have kept something he shouldn't have, because only when the platform reached their floor did the food belong to them. If someone stole food, the temperature in the room would keep rising. In the end, it would burn everyone inside to ashes. The man immediately threw the apple in his hand down. Soon the temperature in the room returned to normal. The next day, the platform still arrived at the 48th floor where the man was, right on schedule. Today's food was once again messed up and in disarray. The old man, as usual, knelt in front of the platform and wolfed down his food. After eating, he actually urinated directly toward the prisoners on the lower floor. Seeing this, the man was completely stunned.
Perché l'ha fatto? Per farlo mangiare a quelli più in basso.
The man suddenly felt his stomach churn. He quickly changed the subject and asked the old man exactly how many floors there were in this place. The old man said he didn't know the exact number either. He had only been down to the 132nd floor at most, and below that, it still looked very deep.
Quanti livelli ci sono? Non lo so.
The man felt extremely confused, looking at the old man. He didn't seem like someone who had nothing to eat at all, but the old man pulled out a knife and said he naturally had other ways to survive. 3 days passed in a row, and the man still hadn't had a drop of water or a bite of food. Until that day, he finally couldn't hold on any longer. He carefully grabbed a piece of green bean, put it into his mouth, and tasted it slowly. The satisfaction brought by the food drove him to start eating like a madman. Gradually, the man got used to life here. He also began to waste food carelessly, just like the old man. When he came across food he liked, he would eat until he vomited. But on this day, a disheveled woman was sent down on the platform. The man hurried over and kindly asked about her situation, but the woman was very wary. The old man beside him reminded the man not to meddle in other people's business. The old man said she was a crazy woman who came down once every month to look for her child. Soon the boulder descended again. On the 49th floor, 2 men had ill intentions. When they saw a woman, they dragged her away directly. Seeing this, the man shouted desperately, trying to get those 2 to stop and not hurt the woman. But the distance of one floor was 6 meters high. If he jumped down, he would either die or be crippled. Not long after, the woman actually climbed back onto the boulder by herself. But those 2 men never appeared again. Only then did the man finally realize how terrifying this prison truly was.